Hi guys, and it's time for yet another video, and this time it's a very exciting one for me. As you guys can see, I have just picked up the Razer Orbweaver Elite Mechanical Gaming Keypad. Now, I've never had a keypad or used a keypad device before, so I've not had the Nostromo or the Belkin version of that, so I'm brand new to this. I'm not even sure if I'm going to get on with it, but this thing just looked so cool that I had to try it. Also, coupled with the fact that I've been getting into games like Diablo and now Path of Exile, and even the missus is now hooked on Path of Exile, so hopefully it will come in handy for that. So let's get to it. I'm going to take you around the box. First of all, the front of the box, you can see it's got a nice giant glossy picture of the actual Orbweaver itself, and as usual, Razer put their three main points that they want to get across to you on the front. So, as well as being told that it's the Razer Orbweaver Elite Mechanical Gaming Keypad, you are also told there in these three kind of tick boxes it has a mechanical key infrastructure. So this is the first gaming keypad on the market which uses mechanical keys, adjustable hand, thumb and palm rest modules. So all these pieces here, bear with me with the lighting, all these pieces here are adjustable to fit your hand, so it should be very customizable and work for most people's hands comfortably. And on the bottom, 20 fully programmable keys and 8-way thumb pad, so you're given the main gubbins there. Then on the side of the box, Razer have written us a nice little paragraph telling us that this is the world's first gaming keypad with a mechanical key infrastructure. The keys are require a 50 gram of actuation force, so that's very light. It's going to be very responsive. These are Cherry MX Blue keys. And it tells you that whether you're playing an RTS, an FPS or an MMO game, this should give you some kind of an advantage. You can see there that this is a Synapse 2.0 compatible device, and then we have some checkboxes here telling us the main features again. So you've got the 20 programmable keys, backlit keypad, they are mechanical keys, so 20 programmable keys, backlit keypad, mechanical keys, an 8-way directional thumb pad, unlimited gaming profiles and maximum comfort. And at the bottom you can see they put this on their elite range of products. So and just at the bottom there, see it says one hand, and then you have the symbol for infinite or infinity and command. So one hand, infinite commands. So that's their tagline, and they actually repeat that on the top of the box as well, where it just has the name of the device, Orbweaver Elite Mechanical Gaming Keypad, and one hand, infinite commands. So obviously they're selling that very strongly to us. Over onto this side of the box, you've got the a nice little diagram of the mechanical keys, giving you a bit more information about the keys themselves. Then you've got a little diagram showing the way that the keypad is adjustable for the palm and wrist to give you maximum comfort. However, it does actually say that this should reduce hand fatigue, wrist strain, and optimizing ergonomic access to your control. So they are open to the fact that you may still get hand fatigue and wrist strain, but it should minimize or reduce that with the adjustability. So they are being kind of realistic about their expectations of what the customizability can bring. Then along the bottom it says 20 fully programmable keys and 8-way thumb pad, and it's got a nice little picture, again glossy picture there of that there. Quickly on the back of the device you get the glossy image again with the annotations, just running through what we've seen on the side and on the back. So backlit keypad for total control even in dark conditions, 20 fully programmable keys, adjustable hand, thumb and palm rest modules for maximum comfort, programmable 8-way directional thumb pad, and instantaneous switching between 8 key maps. So really solid device. So, and at the front of the packaging is the traditional, you've got the door there, so with a little bit of Velcro, and you get the first peek at the device. And here on that side of the packaging on the flip door, one hand, infinite commands, and another really nice product shot of the Orbweaver. So really looking forward to it. So I'm just going to quickly adjust the camera to make sure that I'm able to give you guys the best shot of this while I'm kind of getting it all unboxed and opened up. So typical Razer packaging. On the top you have got a nice bit of tape there which has got the eject logo. If you look closely just here, where is it, if I can pick it up on the camera, that is, there you go, you can actually see that's like the little eject logo, so you can see, you know, pull from there and that tape should come off. So we're just going to quickly take that off, and as usual the tape is designed, it's the kind of tape which will not rip and destroy your packaging. Now, part of a Razer product, you know, part of the fun of owning a Razer product is seeing, you know, and getting to open the box for the first time, getting to enjoy the experience of owning a Razer product thing, and they do a great job in making, you know, it feel like a special occasion. I've got two tabs then on either side, so if I can just pull those out, and those aren't held in by any tape, but they come out rather nicely, and then hopefully I can just lift that open, and there we go. So first thing we are greeted with, excellent, let's get it out of the way, just put it in the back there. I think first thing we're greeted with on the back of the packaging is your usual Razer bundle. So you've got here two stickers to stick onto your case or whatever else you want to stick it on, and the regular Razer kind of documentation, congratulations, there's no turning back, etc. So let's put that out of the way. And here you can see the cord. Interestingly, and maybe slightly disappointingly, they have chosen to go for a regular plastic flex rather than the weaved, you know, cables that we've become accustomed to. So there's no braided cable here, it's just a normal plastic flex cable. However, it feels sturdy enough, and it's not a mouse, so it's not going to be, you know, the cable's not going to be dragged around, etc. So it's not necessary for it to be braided. However, considering it's called an elite product, so it's elite on their range, I'm a little bit disappointed. And there you can see you do have the Razer, you know, the gold-plated USB with the little Razer logo as well, which is pretty cool. If the camera can pick that up just about. So, you know, that's a little bit disappointing, to be honest, but, you know, we will see whether it's not the end of the world, I suppose. It's not, and I don't think it's going to affect anything really. I'm just slightly surprised is all. So take that off, and I get my first look at the actual device, and you can see just from the actual, you know, just having taken that plastic top off, it really does look like an amazingly cool piece of kit. I am genuinely happy and impressed by the just by the look of it. I've not actually taken it out yet, and just take it out of the packaging. Really easy packaging, actually. Or maybe it's because I've gotten so used to unboxing Razer products that it's become easy to. Now, my first impressions, bear in mind that I will be doing a more comprehensive, a proper review of it once I've used it with a few games like Path of Exile and some Counter-Strike or Battlefield or COD or whatever, and I will be doing like a further video. So this is my initial impressions. I obviously couldn't wait to get it unboxed for you guys and to give you my initial impressions. First impressions, as I said, in the hand, it feels really nice. It is a solid bit of kit, really nicely built. There's no kind of creakiness to it. It feels really good. It feels really sturdy as well. Now, the wrist rest has got the Razer logo. You can just about see it in black on black, and it looks really cool. And this is rubberized. This is like a solid rubber pad for your wrist to rest on, and underneath it you've got another piece of plastic, I suppose, which is kind of giving it rigidity, and you can see that it's actually got 1, 2, 3 pads to keep that in place, and on the main body of the unit you've got another 1, 2, 3 pads, really nice large size pads, so this thing is not going to slip, and actually there as well, that's another rubber pad there, so this thing is not going to slip once you've placed it where you want. On the front of the unit you have got these amazing grills. Now I really loved these on the Taipan, the Razer Taipan mouse. It's just a shame I wasn't able to kind of get used to the ambidextrous design of the mouse. However, I think these grills on the front just make the product look so mean and so sleek. Absolutely amazing. Really just cannot fault the design of this product so far. I think it's phenomenal. Up here you've got your palm rest. I don't know if you can make it out. If I bring it close enough you can see that it's got this kind of like a pattern on it, a different rubber texture on it. Reminds me of the nano suit in Crisis. Really nice texture, and again that's there, so it's going to give you a really solid, actually that feels really nice on the hand, so, but obviously I'm using the wrong hand, you're meant to use your left hand, aren't you? So really solid. Now my hands pretty large I suppose, but I don't think they're the biggest hands out there. Let me just move the camera down. Put it down there. This is just how it is out of the box. I can tell you already that fits me like a glove. I wouldn't even need to make any adjustments. My fingers comfortably reach the last row of buttons. Now, that's brilliant. So and I haven't actually had to change anything. My thumb sits comfortably on the directional pad, and I believe that is your space bar type button, that little pedal there, and you've got another button there which I believe is what changes between the three sets of or what they call the key maps. I think that's what switches between the key maps probably. I'll have to obviously confirm that once I've started using it, but even without any adjustment it's really solid. The keys, as you can imagine, let me just bring this up to my mic so you can get a good feel of. It's just Cherry MX Blue keys really. They've got a nice kind of a slight rubbery feel. Well, no, actually they're very similar to the Black Widow Ultimate that I've got over there. So I'll just run my finger along that and these buttons, and they're very similar. I think these maybe have a slightly more rubbery feel compared to those, but not much at all. It's actually, I'd be inclined to say there's pretty much I don't think there is any difference really. No, I think the buttons are. I think the covering on the keys is the same as the Black Widow Ultimate. I don't think it's any different. Obviously these grips are just phenomenal. If I quickly show you guys how to adjust it if you wish to, this thing here pulls out, I believe, and what you can do, or it unscrews, and then let's just see what happens when I unscrew that. Let's see, have a look. Okay, maybe I'm doing it wrong or something, I'm not sure. Of course I'm silly. It just pulls, you don't twist it, it just pulls out. So once you pull that out, this becomes this starts moving, so you can adjust it. So if you're someone that likes like a lower profile hand grip or whatever, but personally I would just sit it on there and I would then just choose what I think what I would find more comfortable. I think maybe it's difficult to say really. Let's have a look. I think I'd probably prefer it kind of going into my palm, so like that as opposed to that, so tilted backwards, and then I could just push that in and then that will do that for me. Now on here I think yep, there's there's a button there as well which you can push in. Once that's pushed in, you can actually extend the keypad. Now, I've got to say, my hands aren't small, and I could comfortably reach the end keys without it being extended. With it being extended, that's actually, I'm unable to reach all the keys, so my index finger will not reach the top row, and neither will my pinky finger. My two middle fingers will reach the top row, but that's way too large. So it just shows you that this thing has been designed to cater for, you know, a massive range of hands. I mean, personally, I think I'm quite happy with it at its smallest setting, so its most compact form, because that to me feels a lot better, and I've got to push that in so that it doesn't bother me. So I think I'd be more than happy with that. So I'd obviously have to see how I feel after a more prolonged usage. Now let's just get this plugged in so you guys can have a look at the backlighting, and we will then wrap this up. Let's just get that USB plugged in. Whoops. And you can see the green backlighting, really nice actually. It seems to be I think it's adjustable in the Synapse 2 software in terms of the strength of the backlighting. There's you know, it seems to be pretty solid. You know, I think that's, bear with me, those noises I think are from the driver installation on Windows. But yeah, I mean, I think it looks really good with the green backlighting. Obviously I would, because everything else I have is also on the green side. So there we go. Okay guys, well, my initial impressions really are solid. I think this thing looks absolutely amazing. It is an impressive looking peripheral. It is the nicest looking Razer product I think that I own. It feels amazing. The textures on the palm and the wrist grip are fantastic. The buttons obviously feel brilliant, being Cherry MX Blue mechanical keys. The thumb switch, everything's placed perfectly. The customizability of it is amazing. I mean, it fit me like a glove in my opinion, straight out of the box. Obviously I can't give a much more informed answer because I haven't used it for a long period of time. However, this thing just looks just fantastic and feels fantastic, and I've got positive feeling about it. Well, as I said guys, this is just my initial impression of it. I will be playing this, using this with, you know, my favorite games, and putting up a video in the very near future. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please press the like button, it does help me out. And obviously if you have any comments, leave them in the comment section. I do always read the comments that are written under my videos and reply to them. And obviously if you did enjoy the video a lot, and you like my other videos, please subscribe for more. So thank you for your time guys, and I will see you next time.